In this documentary, we explore the life, teachings, and legacy of Jesus Christ. From his humble beginnings in Bethlehem, his profound teachings, to his ultimate sacrifice on the cross, Jesus' story is one of unparalleled significance. This journey through time will illuminate his divine nature and the transformative power of his message. Jesus' life reshaped the course of history, offering hope and salvation. Whether you're a devout believer or simply curious about his influence, this narrative will provide deep insights and inspiration. Join us as we unravel the profound impact of Jesus Christ, a figure whose story continues to inspire millions. Let's begin with the miraculous birth that marked the start of this extraordinary journey. According to the Gospels, the birth of Jesus was nothing short of miraculous. Centuries-old prophecies foretold this event, one that would herald a new era for humanity. Mary, a humble young woman from Nazareth, was visited by an angel and given the incredible news: she would conceive a child by the Holy Spirit. Her fiancé, Joseph, a carpenter, stood by her side, guided by divine visions of his own. Together, they traveled to Bethlehem, fulfilling the ancient prophecy that the Messiah would be born in the city of David. With no room at the inn, they found shelter in a stable. There, in the humblest of surroundings, Mary gave birth to Jesus, the Savior of mankind. Shepherds in nearby fields were the first to receive the heavenly announcement. Angels appeared, singing praises and heralding the newborn king. Guided by a radiant star, wise men from the east brought gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, recognizing the divine nature of this child. This nativity scene, simple yet profound, marked the beginning of an extraordinary life, a life that would challenge the world, reshape history, and bring hope to countless generations. Let's continue to explore the profound impact of Jesus' early life and teachings, and how his wisdom started to unfold even from a young age. Even in his early years, Jesus demonstrated an extraordinary depth of wisdom. As a child, his thoughtful questions and insightful responses amazed those around him. At the tender age of 12, he went with his parents to Jerusalem for the Passover festival. It was here, within the sacred walls of the temple, that the young Jesus engaged in thought-provoking discussions with religious scholars, astonishing them all with his understanding. This remarkable event highlighted the nascent wisdom that would characterize his later teachings, laying the foundation for his future ministry. As he grew, Jesus continued to share profound teachings, even before beginning his public ministry. These early experiences and insights were the cornerstones of the profound wisdom he would later impart to his followers. His childhood and early teachings reveal the formative influences that shaped his divine mission and the unparalleled wisdom that would define his life. These early experiences were just the beginning of an extraordinary journey that transformed countless lives and continues to inspire millions around the world. As Jesus approached the Jordan River, John the Baptist welcomed him for a pivotal moment. In a humble act of submission, Jesus was baptized by John, marking the beginning of his divine mission. Emerging from the waters, a heavenly voice proclaimed him as the beloved Son. This profound spiritual moment was soon followed by a challenging trial. Driven by the Spirit, Jesus journeyed into the wilderness, where he fasted for 40 days. In this barren expanse, he faced severe temptations from Satan, each designed to derail his divine purpose. Yet, Jesus stood firm, demonstrating resolve and unwavering faith. This period of baptism and temptation forged his readiness for the ministry ahead. Next, you'll see the formation of his closest followers, the disciples, who would accompany him on this extraordinary journey. At the heart of his ministry, Jesus called 12 individuals to follow him. These 12 disciples, handpicked from various walks of life, were chosen for their unique potential and future roles. Each would become a cornerstone in the foundation of the early church, playing a pivotal role in spreading Jesus' message far and wide. Their journey alongside Jesus was one of transformation, growth, and unwavering commitment. Through their experiences and teachings, they would come to embody the very essence of Jesus' mission and ministry. They not only witnessed Jesus' miracles and messages firsthand, but also prepared to carry forth his legacy. Stay with us as we delve deeper into the profound impact and significance of these chosen disciples in the next segment. During his time on earth, Jesus' ministry was marked by astounding miracles and healings. each a testament to his divine power and boundless compassion. He healed the sick, restoring health and hope to countless lives. In one remarkable instance, Jesus fed 5,000 people with just 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, demonstrating not just his power, but also his deep care for the physical and spiritual nourishment of his followers. Another profound miracle was when he walked on water, revealing his mastery over nature and instilling faith in his disciples. Each miracle was not just an act of wonder, but a sign pointing to Jesus' life, divine nature, a testament to his mission to bring healing and wholeness to a broken world. Next, you'll see how Jesus' teachings and parables further illuminated his purpose and message. In this significant chapter of Jesus' ministry, we come across the profound Sermon on the Mount. Here, Jesus spoke timeless truths that have withstood the ages. "Blessed are the peacemakers," he said, illuminating the path to righteousness. Through parables, Jesus unfolded the mysteries of God's kingdom, making divine truths relatable to all. Stories like the Good Samaritan and the Prodigal Son reveal profound lessons about compassion, forgiveness, and the boundless love of the Father. Jesus' teachings were not just theoretical, they were transformative, challenging the heart and mind. His message of love, humility, and eternal truth reverberates through time, urging us to live by faith and love. As we move forward, you'll witness the obstacles Jesus faced as he continued his mission, confronting authorities who opposed his revolutionary ideals. In the midst of his ministry, Jesus often found himself at odds with religious leaders who challenged his interpretations and practices. These confrontations were pivotal as they exposed the growing tension between Jesus and the established authorities. With each question and accusation, Jesus responded with wisdom and authority, unsettling those who sought to undermine him. His teachings contradicted many of the traditions upheld by these leaders, leading to escalating conflicts. The stakes were rising, and every encounter intensified the divide, foreshadowing the events that were to come. These confrontations shaped the path toward the climax of Jesus' earthly journey. During the Last Supper, Jesus shared a final profound meal with his disciples. This significant event not only marked a sacred farewell, but also instituted the Eucharist, a pivotal ritual in Christian faith. At this moment, Jesus imparted his lasting teachings to his closest followers, emphasizing themes of love, sacrifice, and remembrance. The Eucharist, established through the breaking of bread and sharing of wine, symbolized his forthcoming sacrifice. His words resonated deeply, offering solace and guidance in the face of impending trials. These final teachings influenced the events that followed, leading to betrayal, arrest, and the ultimate sacrifice. In the shadows of Gethsemane, the inevitable unfolds. Judas, one of Jesus' own disciples, comes forward under the cover of night. In a moment of profound betrayal, he signals the arrest with a kiss. The tranquility of the garden is shattered by the arrival of soldiers. Jesus, fully aware of the suffering that awaits, remains serene and resolute. This act of betrayal marks the beginning of his passion. It's the stark point where loyalty is tested and fulfilled, prophecy converges with human frailty. As the soldiers seize Jesus, the path to his ultimate sacrifice begins. This pivotal moment not only ignites the chain of events leading to the crucifixion, but also highlights the depth of his love and commitment. In the final hours, Jesus was led before Pilate and Herod, enduring trials that would seal his fate. He faced accusations, though no fault was found in him. Yet, the crowd demanded his crucifixion. With a heavy heart, Pilate washed his hands, symbolizing his attempt to relinquish responsibility. Herod, in turn, mocked and scorned Jesus, but sent him back to Pilate, making a mockery of justice. Ultimately, Jesus was sentenced to death, a decision that echoed deep injustice. Carrying his cross, he walked the path to Golgotha, a journey marked by pain and suffering. On that hill, Jesus was nailed to the cross, a symbol of ultimate sacrifice. As he hung there, the sky darkened, and those around him felt the weight of the moment. Though in intense agony, Jesus displayed compassion, asking for forgiveness for those who persecuted him. His final breath marked the culmination of his earthly mission, an act of love and redemption. But this was not the end, for his death paved the way for the resurrection, a testament to his divine nature. In the final, solemn moments of Jesus' earthly life, profound fulfillment of prophecy takes center stage. Jesus breathed his last breath upon the cross, embodying the ultimate sacrifice. The weight of the world's sins carried upon his shoulders, his mission on earth reached its poignant climax. Loving followers with heavy hearts took down his lifeless body, prepared it with reverence, and placed it in a tomb, sealing his mortal departure. Yet, this was not an ending, but the fulfillment of an age-old promise, as foretold by prophets. As we transition to the resurrection, we uncover the promise of hope that transcends his burial. On the third day, something miraculous happened. The tomb where Jesus was laid was found empty. The stone had been rolled away, and the body was gone. This wasn't the end, but rather the beginning of a new chapter. Jesus himself appeared to his disciples, alive and well, just as he had promised. To Mary Magdalene, to Peter, to the 12, and even to over 500 followers at once. Each encounter brought shock, joy, and unwavering proof. Jesus had triumphed over death, conquering the grave and validating his divine nature. These appearances weren't mere visions or dreams. They were real, tangible interactions confirming his resurrection. For those who doubted, like Thomas, Jesus offered undeniable evidence. "Put your finger here, see my hands," he said, dispelling all disbelief. His return not only reassured his disciples, but also fortified their faith and resolve to spread his teachings. The resurrection was the ultimate validation of everything Jesus taught and stood for, a defining moment in history that solidified his divinity and offered hope and salvation to all. Now let's explore the profound implications of Jesus' return to his Father and the mission he left behind for his followers. The time had come for Jesus to leave this world and return to the Father. Gathering his disciples, he gave them one final set of instructions, a mission that would echo through the ages. "Go and make disciples of all nations," he commanded, planting the seeds of what would become known as the Great Commission. And then, before their eyes, he ascended into heaven, drawing to a close his earthly ministry. With this profound moment, the disciples were left transformed and charged with spreading his teachings to the ends of the earth. The ascension marked not an end, but a new beginning, a pivotal moment that would forever shape the course of history and faith. Let's explore the enduring legacy Jesus left behind and how his teachings continue to inspire millions around the world today. The story of Jesus Christ doesn't end with his ascension. His teachings and legacy continue to resonate deeply, shaping the lives of millions around the world. Jesus' message of love, compassion, and forgiveness spread far beyond the hills of Judea, influencing countless generations and cultures. His words captured in the scriptures offer timeless wisdom and hope, guiding humanity through the ages. Today, churches, communities, and individual believers embody his teachings, striving to live by his example. The transformative power of Jesus' life and message endures, inspiring acts of kindness and justice in every corner of the globe. As we reflect on his profound impact, we are reminded that his story is not just history. It is a living legacy, calling us to continue his work in our lives. The journey we embarked on together through his birth, miracles, sacrifice, and resurrection brings us to this moment, where we recognize the everlasting impacts of Jesus Christ. As we move forward, remember to carry his teachings in your heart, letting them guide and uplift you each day. As we reflect on the life and teachings of Jesus Christ, we see a story of profound impact and enduring legacy. From his humble birth to his miraculous deeds, and from his sacrificial death to his triumphant resurrection, Jesus' journey calls us to explore deeper. His teachings continue to inspire and guide millions around the world. We invite you to delve further into this extraordinary narrative. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content and become part of a community dedicated to understanding and celebrating the life of Jesus Christ. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and may his teachings resonate with you always.